I was thinking about videos I could do for Final Fantasy, and it's a bit of a dry spell right now, but I had the idea, like, wouldn't it be cool if Final Fantasy does a crossover with this game? And then I'm like, well, what if I made that into a video? So, I know that's the worst cold open I've ever done, but these are 5 Final Fantasy XIV crossovers I would like to see. Starting with Doom. Just because I want to see a hellish raid. I feel like the landscapes of hell from Doom would make a really fun raid with all the imps and the pinkies. And then you could have a boss being the, you could have one Baron of Hell be the first boss. And then you could have the brain thing be the second boss. And it builds up. And then eventually the main boss of the raid will be like the Icon of Sin. In over-the-top Final Fantasy fashion. Try saying that 5 times fast. Over-the-top Final Fantasy fashion. I just feel like it'd be really cool. And the armor. Oh my gosh. I would love to see it. Let's get on to the next one. I don't think this is going to be a long video. No need to waste time. This is a weird one. But, the first thought that came into my head was Tales of Arise, or the Tales of series, but that's direct competition. And then my second one was PSL, and I'm like, that's direct competition. And then World of Warcraft, but World of Warcraft needs to get its crap together. So I don't think anyone even wants to associate with that. And then I'm like, what about League of Legends? That would be a fun crossover, and that's not direct competition. That could be fun. You could do something with Bridgewater or the Shadow Isles. Or Shiroma. I don't know, wherever Shiver's from. Or heck, just do a trial, a big boss fight in Summoner's Rift. Oh, the Baron! The Baron? What is that thing called? I haven't played in years. I feel like it's called the Baron. It's the thing that's bigger than the dragon. Is it the Kraken? Baron. I feel like it's the Baron. But, anyways. That's gonna bug me for the rest of the video. What is that thing called? You have slain the Baron. Doesn't sound right. I don't know what it is. But whatever that big blue fish thing is that gives the entire team the buff, that thing could be a really fun trial fight. Also, ignore my League of Legends gameplay. I wasn't good even when I did play constantly. Final Fantasy Football. I tried to do a series on my channel where I wanted to talk about sports while Final Fantasy plays in the background, and I called it Final Fantasy Football, where sports and Final Fantasy mix, but it only got like 6 views. So, if you're into sports and if you're into Final Fantasy, go find that video and help it out with the views. That would make my day a lot. It didn't do good in the algorithm. Anyways, let's get on to the actual lists. So, it turns out my Halo footage, I play Halo like an hour and a half a day, and it turned out I have no footage. I stream it all the time. So, I don't know, just enjoy a Final Fantasy raid with Halo music. I'm gonna skip to a fight so I don't waste the Halo music, though. Due to copyright, I don't want to push my luck too much. But let's get on to the next one. The last one. And honestly, from the bottom of my heart, I feel like Destiny would be so much fun. That's what happens when you challenge a knight to a sword fight. I'm only a...
Wow, wow.
I can't even make up an excuse for that. My jump just came out on me.
Imagine if we didn't die and Zetas died.
I caught that. Besides bad Destiny jokes aside, wouldn't it be fun to fight Oryx and Crota again? If they would do like Crota's End and King's Fall, Wrath of the Machine, and the fourth one escapes me, Vault of Glass. Wouldn't it be cool if they put those in Final Fantasy and vice versa? They put like the Cloud Deck Extreme into Destiny. I don't know, that's honestly, this was the crossover that made me think about this video, is Destiny and Final Fantasy crossover. I'd love to see it. Remember, these are all just daydreams. None of these will actually happen. But, write your dream crossover for Final Fantasy. They've done stuff with Monster Hunter and Nier Automata. And the games I came up with were American Western releases, so I don't think they have a chance. But it's fun to dream. So write in the comments your dreams about crossovers. Or you know what, just your dreams. And until then, Artifact out.